Okay, on this video it says, now let's add some time to the chart. When I say time, I'm talking about on the weekend, on Mondays. Okay, now I can say on Monday, or I can say on Mondays. Okay, if I say on Monday, I mean this Monday. Okay, this Monday only. Okay, but if I say on Mondays, that means more like every Monday. It's 계속하는 활동. Okay, or en español, la acción que hacemos va a durar más que un lunes. Todos los lunes voy a hacerlo. Todos los lunes. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't remember Spanish too well, but I hope you get what I mean. Anyways, so here's how we're going to do. How often? How often do you get up early on the weekend? How often do you get up early on Mondays? How often do you get up early on Tuesdays? How often do you get up early on the weekdays? Weekdays, 평일. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How often do you get up early during vacation? In the summer, in the fall, in the winter, in the spring. These are the seasons, right? The 4 seasons. Okay, during the week, during the day. Okay, so we can make just with get up early and we can make, well, I don't want to count, but over about 15 sentences easily, questions. And that's not, and we could do work late, take the bus, walk to school. How often do you get up early on the weekend? How often do you work late on the weekend? How often do you take the bus on the weekend? So you can make many questions. And the exercises down here, I'll explain that. Okay, so when you go to answer, of course, you can answer in the present or you can answer in the past, right? You see up here, you have present questions with do and does, and past tense with did and did, right? Alright, so how often did you get up early on the weekend? I sometimes got up early on the weekend. How often do you get up early on the weekend? I sometimes get up early on the weekend. Okay. This is not in the practice. This is not in the practice down here, but here's how you should practice sometimes. You want to do one time present tense, one time past tense. Okay, and ask the question too. 질문도 해야 해요. So, how often do you get up early on the weekend? I rarely get up early on the weekend. How often did you get up early on the weekend? I hardly ever got up early on the weekend. So you practice one time present, one time past. But actually, really, there are many ways to practice this chart. And so let's go down here. Okay, so the first way I want you to practice is an easy way. We're going to use take the bus, okay? And I want you to use maybe 10 things, right? At least 10. Here's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do about 10 different things. So how often do you take the bus on the weekend? Sometimes I take the bus on the weekend. How often do you take the bus on Mondays? I often take the bus on Mondays. Got that? Okay, look what I say here. You can make hundreds and hundreds of sentences with these charts. Now practice until it is easy, okay? That means you're not reading. You're going to have to think. But that's okay. When you can do this, your English is going to be so great. So I really hope you understand how powerful these exercises are. Okay, and right here I say, ask these questions. How often do you or did you? How often do they, did they? How often does he, does she, or did he, did she? But we're not going to do how often do I. How often do we? We will practice these later. Okay? So, look. If this is hard, like, you can break it into pieces. Like, maybe if this is really hard, I just practice this only. I can practice. I think to myself, maybe in Korean, jumare, on the weekend. 월요일에, on Mondays. Okay, so I can do it like that, but I'm not reading. Okay, I'm not reading. Okay, and then I can practice. I get these. I know these now. Then I put this one and this one together. I practice these together. 같이 배워요. Okay, so get up early on the weekend. Get up early on Mondays. Get up early on Tuesdays. So I can practice all of these until I can do them easily, and then I might go to here. Rarely get up early on the weekend. Rarely got up early on the weekend. Rarely work late on Tuesdays. Or if I'm thinking he rarely gets up early on the weekend. Rarely got up early on the weekend. You got that? So 단계 1, 단계 2, 단계 3, and then 단계 4, 다, everything. Okay? And sorry for Korean speakers, I'm going to speak a little Spanish. No tenemos que hacer una frase completa primero. Podemos hacerlo en pedazos. Yo puedo empezar con este pedazo hasta que yo lo sepa muy bien, y después puedo seguir al segundo paso y puedo practicar estas cosas aquí con estas cosas allí, ¿verdad? Y cuando puedo hacerlo muy bien, puedo seguir aquí con sometimes, rarely, hardly ever. Y puedo practicar todos estos juntos, ¿verdad? Y después, ¿cómo se dice? El 4 no puedo tercer y el paso número 4. Okay, puedo hacer todos juntos. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so come down here and practice just like this. Sometimes I take the bus on the weekend. I often take the bus on Mondays, just like we did before. Okay, so many ways to practice. Okay, and when you're finished and you can do it without thinking, come down here and do the audio practice. Okay, I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. On the next video. Bye-bye.